Empire Baron here, bringing you another cast from... No, I'm just kidding, I'm not Empire Baron. It's just me. And this is the second cast from the Tournament of Life Reloaded. It's also a second round match, I believe. And it is... drum roll, the infamous match between the Mista himself and Silvrfox. I know that a lot of people have been waiting for this match to get uploaded, so just enjoy it. Before we get right into the action, let me just say that Rox is hosting a big tournament, a big PvP tournament, double elimination on the 24th, and you should all join because the first prize will be a Celt civilization. So if you win, you will get the Celts for free. And also we have some other cash prizes. I don't know how big they will be, but something about $10, maybe $15, I don't know, for the second place, or $5 for third. And also some in-game gold prizes, like 250, I don't know how much. Just check it out in the forums. There is a huge thread about it. Just read about it, just sign up, play the tournament, even though if you're not that good of a player, because quite frankly, guys like TheMistaa or I Am Soldier US and even I Am Not Grunt have signed up for the tournament yet, so we all will probably not win this thing, but whatever, it's just for the fun of it, and I hope we will have a great time. So sign up, sign up, sign up. So this match is again on the coastal map, and apparently the Mista has already a duck, a dock up and two fishing boats out, while Silvrfox is, it looks like, not building a dock at all. Instead he is hunting with the villagers, which is also quite a good food source. He's got some deer and he's got also some cows, so it looks like he is not trying to go for the water, which is not that big of a deal as it would be on the coastal map, because the sea is just so small and we could just I don't know, 1, 2, 3, like 4 or 5 fish swarms in the sea. But on the other hand, on the Oasis map, if you have control over the water, that basically means that you have also control over pretty much all the resources on the map, because all the gold mines and the stone mines and some trees and all that crap is all around the sea. So if you have control over the water, you can defend it with some galleys, and all these resources are pretty much yours. So the Mista is already in the Silver Age, in the second age, and Silvrfox has also reached the second age just a couple of seconds ago, but his scoreboard is quite a bit lower than the Mista's, which is probably due to the fact that the Mista has got the fishing advantage. So I really don't understand why Silvrfox did not even try to go for the water, but well, he decided to, so let's see how this turns out. He has got a barracks up yet, and he's building an archery range and another military building. I could not see what it was, but I believe it was also an archery range. I'm not sure. While the Mista is going double stables, if I saw that correctly. Yeah, do some scouting, little scout. Come on, I want to see what kind of military buildings Silvrfox is building. No, he's not going double stable. He is going stable and the barracks, and the third building will be another no. God, I don't know where it's going. And it's going to be another stable. So he's going double stable and one barracks. So he will probably go for the camel slinger combo. Yes, there's the first slinger and some camels. He's sending 2 camels right into the base of Silvrfox right now, trying to do a little scouting and maybe also doing a little raid, killing some villagers, but there are also a lot of spearmen and a lot of toxotes in the base of Silvrfox, so these 2 camels are just completely worthless. And yeah, that camel just got killed by the wolf. Yeah, well done. Now he's going for axemen. Okay, that is interesting. Probably to counter the spearmen, but yet these axemen are not that good of a choice still, because they would just die like flies to the toxotes in the base of, and that's what I meant. Silvrfox is trying to scout, but on his way to the map, the scout gets almost killed by the trireme on the water. So this water dominance is quite a factor in the game. He's got 4 fishing boats out right now, so he's probably booming in food, because he's not only got the fishing boats, but he's also got a lot of villagers on the berries, so he's probably having a lot of food right now to sustain all those camels and also the axemen he is doing at the moment. And now he's trying to do a first attack with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I don't know, like 7 or 8 camels, killing the house, killing a villager. Very nice. There are 2 spearmen, but these spearmen are not that much of a threat to these huge amount of camels. Now he is bringing up another couple of camels. Very interesting that he's going mass camel. And there's the first attack of Silvrfox actually. And he's got a lot of spearmen, he's got a lot of toxotes, and he's got some series. Now that is nice. But the Mista has got quite a lot of camels. So these camels will probably kill the attack of Silvrfox, but actually he's running. Hey Mista, you're running in the wrong direction. What are you doing, man? Okay, he's going for a town center snipe. He's trying to kill the town center because he knows that he can kill the town center with the camels, while Silvrfox cannot kill the town center that fast with all those toxotes and series who do pretty much no damage to buildings. And this town center will probably go down for the Silvrfox, and that will probably be a GG. I'm saying probably very often, but I like this word. But now Silvrfox is putting out a couple of spearmen to kill those camels and also repairing the town center, and this attack fails. The town center will not go down, and that is a major blow to the Mista, because he pretty much sacrificed his whole army, his whole entire army of like, I don't know, 15 or 20 camels for nothing. He did not do nothing with these camels. He did not kill a single unit. He tried to kill the town center, but he failed, and now he is pretty much fucked up because he's still got some units in his base. Well, now he's trying to defend against these series with his villagers. He's microing the villagers like crazy, trying to kill the spearmen with the villagers and the town center fire. Well, that does not look good for the Mista. The Mista scoreboard just went down significantly. Wow, that is just crazy. Well, now he just fought off the first attack, but there are the next troop for Silvrfox going for the villagers on the gold mine. But he microed them away fast enough, so I think, he did not lose a single villager to this attack. He's now trying to defend against the second wave of troops by Silvrfox with a couple of camels, and again with the villagers. There's some spearmen, and he fought off that attack as well. Very nice done by the Mista. Very nice micro with the villagers. Towns in the town center, out of the town center, to the berries, to the gold, in the town center again. Very crazy micro there. Wow, that is sick. Now he's trying to pull out some more forces, because the Silvrfox will probably send the next troops right away, because he needs to take advantage of the situation, because he knows right now the Mista is weak. He lost all his troops in a failed attempt to kill the town center, and he lost a couple of villagers, and he is weak right now. So I don't know why the Mista is now again running away with the camels, probably trying to do another raid, but I don't know if that will be successful, because I think that Silvrfox will probably have a lot of troops in his base again. Now he's trying to do a little raid on the wood line of Silvrfox, but again there are a couple of spearmen defending it, but he's got so many camels that these 2 spearmen are not a threat. But there is the next attack in the base of the Mista, and these camels are again on the wrong side of the map. Wow, this is really bad luck for the Mista. He's got a bad timing in this match. Again trying to fight with the villagers, and he's got some axemen and some camels, but wow, basically this does not look good for the Mista every time. And wow, Silvrfox has got a lot more troops in his base, so these camels on the other side won't be able to do much. Also, that does not look good. Wow. I don't want to be the Mista right now. He's probably like, what the fuck? Man. Well, to be fair, I should say that the Mista thought before that match that this tournament is best of 3. So he probably kind of fooled a little bit around in this match because he thought that he could play serious in the next games. But this doesn't change the fact that Silvrfox is playing this really, really well, putting the Mista on the defensive and really, really putting a lot of pressure on. And the scoreboard of the Mista is still very low at the moment, so the Silvrfox is probably macroing pretty well, putting up very nice of an economy. And there is the next attack of Silvrfox, but this time the Mista has got a couple of troops in his base. He's got a couple of camels to defend against the Saris, and he's got a lot of slingers to go for the Toxotes. He's only the spearmen are probably kind of a little threat because he's got no direct counter to them. There are some villagers idle for the Mista. The gold mine just went dry, so he needs to find another gold mine with the villagers. And he is able to defend against this attack as well. Wow, how long will the Mista be able to defend against the continuous pressure of Silvrfox? Wow, that is crazy. I personally would have resigned right away. I would have resigned like 5 minutes ago. But the Mista is just way too good to resign right now. And he has probably the skill to turn this match around still. So let's see if he is or will be able to do it. There's the next attack. Wow, really, Silvrfox is not giving any break to the Mista. He's just, well, every time the troops get bigger. But that's what I said. The Mista now has got the trireme as well, and this trireme can do substantial damage to the Toxotes. And wow, that does not look good. The troops of Silvrfox are a lot bigger than the ones of the Mista. And now they spotted the woodline, so the Mista has to pull away all those villagers from the woodline. Man, this is going to do again some economical damage to the Mista, even though his scoreboard is already that low. Wow. Now he's repairing the barracks. No, he's building a barracks. Wow, he's microing like crazy, trying to snipe the Toxotes with the slingers, going with the camels for the Saris, but there are just so many spearmen between the camels and the Saris that the camels just get raped completely. Wow. The forces, wow, the Mista, there is the GG from the Mista. Wow, the Mista will resign everything, and there it is. The Mista resign. Wow, that is unexpected. That is crazy that the Mista loses in the second round, but it was very well played by Silvrfox. The Mista made a big mistake. He fooled around a little bit, and that's what he gets for fooling around.